Good morning, good morning. It's Friday, y'all. Thank God, man. Hump day. This hump day for me, because I work all weekend. I got skid steer work this weekend. I got to go do those regular lawns that I normally do every other Saturday. On Saturday, now I could push them the next week, and I may. Let me just kind of see how things go today. You know, I've been trying for the last 3 days to get my other guy in the truck, kind of follow me around on the routes and everything. To be honest, we really haven't. The first day I tried that, we had all my truck issues, and all that was my fault, man. I can do better, and I will. Good day yesterday. Well, we still got a late start, and I ain't gonna go into all that, but we got a late start yesterday, and it did not help us. And we didn't get to run the other truck either, because the other truck was over at the shop where I had taken it so I could pick up this truck. As long as this truck's running, then we're gold. And plus, I like this truck; it's nice. So, what else I got? Really ain't got a lot, man. Just trying to get on through the week, get through this weekend, and it's almost feeling, and I know it's a flex, it's almost feeling like there's a little fall in the air. It's not nearly, it's 64 degrees right now. When normally, you know, we're in August, shoot, it might be 75, 80 degrees by now. But today we got a pretty good bit on the list, and well, it's not a lot on the list if my guy had been to the properties before and all that. It becomes a lot on the list when you look at it and you're like, oh, he ain't never been over here to this one, he ain't never been over here to that one, you know, and all that there. So a couple of things I got to do outside of the lawn. When you're the owner of a business like this, you have to take care of things while you're out. So I got the dump trailer not the dump trailer, but the dump trailer tire over at the tire shop. So last week, you know, I made a mental note of it in my software. I need to pick up the tire. And so every day this week, when my scheduling is, and I'm over that way, it's telling me you need to pick up that tire. You know, so I'm going to try to get over there today and pick up the tire, but there's been so many curveballs this week, and it's the second week not having the other guy out here, you know, the guy that committed for the summer and then backed out. It's the second week without him out here, and we're doing really good. I've been trying all week, well, the last 3 days, to get some real life experience for him to be in that other truck, and me kind of just see how he manages everything, you know, from loading and unloading, you know, on that trailer right there, the way it's designed and the way the weight distribution is, you got to back the mower up on there, because of the little mower. If you pull it up on there straight, it's too rear heavy, and I mean, I can do it I guess if I had to, but we don't load that trailer like that. And then this trailer right here, you just pull straight up on there. So there's a lot of little things, and I like to see how guys handle the gate and all that, and how they handle the racks, and putting things in and out of the racks to make sure that they're locked in. Just a lot of little things that you never would even think about if you're, you know, watching the videos. There's a lot more going on here than just the list. The list, this is the mandatory minimum here. You know, it doesn't, that doesn't change. The list is the list, and the main thing, let's just keep it the main thing. September, October, November, let's just get on through and make money every day. We're earning every day. It'll take me a minute to get over the grand the other day. I mean, I get over it, but it's just the price of doing business, really. You know, it's not nothing that I didn't prepare before, and nothing that I won't continue to prepare for in the future, because there's always going to be something going on. The more equipment you got, the more you better know about it, because if you don't, it can cost you a whole lot of time downtime, i.e. and all. It's almost worth it, y'all. And you know, and they're expensive. It's almost worth it buying a new mower, just so you don't have any of these small issues. And I know a pretty good bit about the mowers that I buy, but I know that once they start getting, you know, 2,000 hours on them, give or take, you start having some issues with them, usually. They certainly don't run as good as a new one. Like the 2020 921 Laser Z X Series, the one I just did the deck on. That thing's weak, man. It needs another engine if I'm going to continue to use it. And then I really need to, you know, when I took the deck off and put new baffles in there and everything, when I put it back on there, I didn't. We got so busy so fast. But usually I don't do that kind of thing. And I'll try to find the video. I don't do that kind of thing in the summertime. And there I was with a damn lawnmower deck upside down on my bench, and I'm welding on it in summertime. And that ain't the best recipe for success, for sure. So yeah, we're gonna be going. So after I put the deck back on, we haven't used the mower but just a handful of times on some of the rougher stuff. We've been mainly using the two mowers that I bought last summer. Obviously, we're not using the mower that surges, and I'm still at wit's end with that mower. I might just sell it, but before I sell it, I'm taking the 12 tires off of it. And I got 4 regular tires and rims for the X-Mark machines. I don't ever throw nothing like that away. I got them stacked up in my shipping container. They probably need air in them, but I may get rid of that surging mower. But now I would probably wait until, you know, April. Yeah. And just sell it as is, man. Be honest with whoever's gonna buy it, man. You know, you figure it out. You can do it, but you know, with the amount of hours that are on the actual frame and hydraulics and all, there's only 780 hours or so on the engine, and it's a big block Kohler 37 EFI. I've had a lot of problems with that engine though. It's the 3rd engine on that machine, and I ain't paid for one yet. So that tells you how much problems they have with that Kohler. I'm not a big believer in the Kohler engines. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't bought. I kind of like the Skag push mower, because, well, Ray, you said you don't like Skag. I don't like Skag if I gotta sit on it all day. But if you give me one, or I get I get one that's well built, and they're all well built, you know, then I would buy one. I would buy one of the 30-inch ones, given the deal was right. My dealer will look out for me if I decided to buy one, because they know I'll pay cash, you know. So not to mention they may have a demo or something they might sell me. One good thing I like about the Skag push mower, I'm not talking about stand on, I'm talking about the push mower, the 30-inch push mower, is it's got an hour meter and everything on it, and none of the X-Marks do. I got 2 of the commercial 30s, and they're weak, man. They're weak. They don't. But the more, I'm on the fence, man. The more I'd like to get a 21-inch mower if I'm going to stay with a push mower, or I'm going to look at, and thanks to you guys, New Hope out there and a couple of other guys, I'm going to look at some of the stand-on small mowers, because, you know, the push mower is, well, well, if you get on a job and you got that push mower and you got a 1/4 acre and a mower goes down, well, it'll take you a freaking hour to finish mowing that 1/4 acre with the mower, with the push mower now. But you get a stand-on mower that's a 30-something inch, whatever. If it ain't too expensive, see. I usually, if I'm gonna buy equipment, y'all, it's usually always gonna be between November and January 1st. So, but I really appreciate, oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I really appreciate it. I looked at my analytics this morning, and the last month, it went from, I think I was like 47 or 48% more views. Now we're at 56% more views. I don't know, man. If I can get it all together and get my weekend down to a time-wise, down to a science, I'm probably going to go live on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. You guys tell me what time's the best time to go live. Okay, pulling out. So my guys here, Bright Eye and Bushy Tail, they're ready to work, man. Like you got some good rest. Well, I think, I'm taking him a little bit out of his comfort zone because I'm insisting that he drive the other truck. And he said, well, I can drive my vehicle, pulling my rig around, man. But, you know, as a business, I don't like doing that kind of thing because I don't, you know, if something happens out here, I got insurance and everything to cover everything. I got baller insurance on all my stuff. And I know people think, well, Ray, you ain't got no business or nothing, but whatever, man. I don't give a damn. When something happens, y'all don't see me fretting, you know. So we're gonna make sure that he's gonna have to step out of his comfort zone. You know, I can't let him use his vehicle in my business. You know, emergency or something would be different, but it's not. So let's wait till we have an emergency, and then you know, because I bought that truck for the business, and it's a business expense, and we're gonna use that truck. That's what it's for. I don't want any employees coming out here and using their own vehicle. Well, number one, that's wear and tear on their vehicle, and then if something happens while they're cutting yards for me, and something happens to their vehicle, run hot, get a flat tire, blah 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 blah, then they're gonna be upset with me. So I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm not, because at the end of the day, well, I don't know what condition their vehicle's in. I don't know if they, you know, guys that have their own vehicle, they might not be doing the maintenance on the vehicle. They might, but they might not be doing the maintenance on the vehicle. I have prepped this truck ever since January. Went through it with a fine-tooth comb personally. So that truck is trained for this, you know. So it's not going to be a crazy long day though. Probably right around $800, $900. We got to see how many I spray and all. A lot of times the spray will add another 150 or so onto the day. Sometimes even more than that. And on top of that, it saves a lot of time too, because now we don't have to. And every time I come through the back way here, I'm looking at this HOA. I'm checking the trap, if you will. So when we get over here next time, see right here, we didn't cut that, and that's my fault. I'm supposed to cut that. It's a little bitty patch that the homeowner came out and asked me to cut each time. They don't pay extra for it, but it's like 2 passes, and it's like an area maybe as big as my truck. So, but I'm looking everywhere on the HOA here, all the fence lines and everything looks really good. I'm glad we're at a point in the season where the grass is not really trying to grow hardcore. But there's gonna be a sweet spot, y'all, and I'm waiting on it. Y'all know the sweet spot I'm talking about. The spot where you don't have to weed eat nothing. Yeah, that's the sweet spot. Not a whole lot of mowing. You're not taking a lot off or nothing. It's just straight up mowing and blowing. So okay, y'all, so we hit the first one. This is the yard that my other guy was doing. I did get a couple complaints, not complaints, but they wanted me to cut it shorter and everything. This is one that a 52-inch mower will fit in there. So I might be in the market for a 52-inch. mower, just to help us get done. So, but that's a commercial 30. So we're good. We're gonna. I gotta get the cut in the front. This is where I had to sketch over here, and I dropped that big tree that was right there when I had that Jared guy out here. So, all right. So here we go again, the mowing procedure. So y'all see all that up in there? I come out, and I know I eventually want to get all the grass this way, but the first pass I want to get it off the house and the fence. Okay guys, so I just pulled up, we're on the second one, and this is another thing I don't really like about the chute blocker. You see? Y'all see that? I mean, if the mower moves at all while it's on the trailer, that right there will rip that off the damn mower. It'll bend it up. So, well, why you got it up, Ray? Because I got to tighten all the freaking nuts up, I guess, on here on the hinge, so it don't go down so easy. But that's bad right there, dude. Bad. I mean, you'll ruin it. You ain't gonna take that thing off. It's welded to the damn thing. It'll rip all this crap off as the mower moves toward it. So for now on, when we're loading this trailer, we're gonna make sure that we swivel it this way to where I like when I put a mower on this trailer, I always like to put the wheels where they're against the side right there where it won't move. You can't count on the brakes, though the brake on this one is a little bit better than some, but not, I mean, I'm glad we didn't have to go far because that's ugly right there. So it's just another little thing that, you know, that I'm seeing out here that I need to point out to the guy. Because I haven't ran this truck or trailer really hardcore since I bought the truck. Every day, every way. I'm gonna get it. Hey, I'm gonna get this. I'm just gonna push it with the mower. I left the blower out front so you don't have to walk all the way out to the truck to get it. You can go on, because I go around and around this property blowing it away, so I don't never make no mess. I'm a G like that. Yeah. So this is a prime example, guys, of, you know, the kind of how you make more money out here. Y'all see the big limb. Y'all seen, I know I've at least showed 4 or 5 jobs this week where we were able to make an additional, I don't know, probably 500 bucks total on just stuff like this that you don't know you're going to run into until you get here. And it's very simple. I'm basically going to use the mower and I'm going to push it up in the woods, and the customers are always super grateful for that, because I'm not going to cut it up or nothing. And for me to do that, I probably charge about 40 bucks, and everybody's happy as they can be. So let me see if I can put y'all somewhere where y'all can get a little bit of, where I can get y'all. sides of the driveway. All right. So the other guy never would get real close to stuff with the mower because he wasn't comfortable on it. He didn't have a lot of experience. But I got a lot of experience. So I like to ride these wood lines. And I like to ride them close, man. I want to push that crap back. I can tell I haven't been over here. Y'all see that? Yeah. Now what's more, if you can, you can't always do that, but if you can. Okay, that's number 2 done. We're not making great time, but we made up a little bit there. We was only there about shit, maybe 20 minutes, man. Y'all saw I pushed the limb up, so I'll end up getting about a bill out of them in 20 minutes. So that makes up for the extra time that we spent on the first one. That makes sense. You can't get too caught up in all that because you'll make better time this time or that time than you will the next time and all that. You just try to do what? The best you can. You know, try to be the best you can. And usually it always works out for me anyway. But I understand that the new guy is a little bit out of his comfort zone driving another man's truck and, you know, pulling a rig, you know, but that's how you get better. People don't get better by not stepping out of the comfort zone. I'm proud of him for stepping out of his comfort zone, and that's how you get to be, well, you get better at everything. If I stayed in my comfort zone, then, you know, I'd still be freaking, you know, cutting yards in my neighborhood, and that'd be all I'd be doing. That was my comfort zone. Buying a skid steer that's outside of my comfort zone. Buying multiple mowers, multiple trucks, blah, blah, blah. All that's outside of my comfort zone. But I embrace it. So, but he's doing good. He's driving good. That's another factor you got to watch out for. The big thing too that my guy does, he takes direction well, because he has a baseline of what knowledge. He already knows. I could send him to do these properties by himself, I think, but there would be a lot of factors that he doesn't know about, and I want to, you know, I don't want to send him nowhere like that, and then, you know, he's not in the best position to win. I always want to put the guys, the equipment, blah, 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 in the best position to win. And he's a winner, so it's just a matter of time. As long as he can stay out here and stay going, then yeah. But we ain't going far. Not at all. Like I said yesterday, we're gonna be less than 20 miles total, you know, everywhere. Of course, with 2 trucks, which is, you know, I would never do this route with 2 trucks. This is not, and just do these. Normally we would do like the 2 big ones we did yesterday and then do this route. So yeah. So the customer yesterday over there, they got my irrigation guy's number from me, but their bushes need done, like I was saying yesterday. And if I wait 2 more weeks, it's going to be after Labor Day. I'm not going to want to do that to them, because a lot of times they have company, and I can tell by the way she was, you know, she's my, you know, long-term customer. I could tell by the way she knew I wasn't going to do them yesterday, and I think she was a little bit disappointed. Not a big deal, but I saw that, I recognized that, And so I went home and I moved some stuff around. So we're gonna be back over there next week to do the bushes. So instead of waiting 2 weeks. I like to do the yard when I do bushes, but for that particular site, doing the bushes and the yard and the other yard, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. You're over there, you know, damn near all day, you know, 5 hours or so, something like that. And I got to see how deep she wants to go on the bushes, because she got that big bush in the back, up on the hill by the pool pump, where we use the man lift. And if that's the case, then of course I would want to take the man lift over there and do that when we do the regular bushes, because then I don't have to pull a trailer. See, and I won't have to pull a trailer just to do the bushes. He can pull one mower, and we can use that mower to kind of clean up a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna text her. I had to get back with y'all.